We'll say to doctors and nurses, those national top-down targets you hate because they distort clinical priorities, they are gone. Instead of answering to the people in Whitehall, you'll be answering to the people on the ward for the quality of service you provide and the results you achieve. It is patients that will have the power in our NHS. You'll be able to check your health records online in the same way you do your bank account. You'll have a relationship with a local family doctor who you can see at a time that suits you. You'll have real choice about where you get treated. And you'll have information about how good different doctors are, how good different hospitals are, information about the things that really matter, like cancer survival rates, the rate of hospital infections, and your chances of going home to live independently if you have a stroke. Our changes will create more choice, they will drive up standards, and they will make our NHS better for everyone. And as Andrew Lansley will explain today, we're announcing two specific plans which show our commitment to improving the NHS for everyone. The first deals with one of the most unjust, unfair, and frankly shocking things about life in Britain today, and that is the gap in health between the richest and the poorest in our country. Labour promised they'd do something about this. In 2003, they said they would reduce the gap in life expectancy and in infant mortality between the richest and the poorest in our country by 10% by 2010. So now is a pretty good time to judge them. And the verdict is not good. If the NHS is not working for the poorest in our society, then frankly it is doing a poor job. That is why we're going to introduce a health premium that targets resources on the poorest areas, so we banish health inequalities to the history books. With our plans, the poorer the area, the worse the health outcomes tend to be, so the more money they can get. But instead of Whitehall telling them how to spend this money, local people will decide. Now, the second policy we're announcing today deals with an area that desperately needs attention: NHS maternity services. It doesn't matter that billions of women have given birth over the ages. For parents, having a baby, especially your first baby, can be one of life's most daunting experiences. And all of us really want the same thing: as many mums as possible giving birth in a relaxed, non-emergency, maternity-led setting with all the facilities for intensive help there for those who need them. But the government has just been reorganising from on high, giving us bigger and bigger baby factories where mothers can often feel neglected, with some even being turned away on the doorstep while they're in labour. Parents in many parts of Europe have a system that is more personal and more local, with more choice. And they also have lower rates of infant mortality. Why can't our parents have the same thing? With our maternity networks, they will. These will bring together in one network, under one organisational structure, all the maternity services in one area that a mother may need. So local hospitals, GPs, charities, community groups, maternity consultants will all be linked up so they can share information, expertise and services.